Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me.
Yeah.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
I really do this.
I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man.
Yeah.
They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.
Well. How's everybody doing on this wonderful Saturday night? It's a Tankathon party. Will the Philadelphia 76ers keep their first round pick in the 2025 NBA draft? And I'm going to keep it real with you. Will they keep it? I don't know. But if they continue to keep losing, they have a high chance of succeeding in getting that keeping that top six protected pick in the 2025 NBA draft. And we could possibly, if we say we get the first overall pick, we can draft the Cooper Flag. Even if we get the first overall pick, we might draft the Ace Bailey. I don't know where everybody. I think Cooper Flag is definitely number one, no matter what, right? But somebody might surprise the world and draft the Ace Bailey number one. Or if we get the second pick, we draft the Ace Bailey or Dylan Harper, VJ Edgecombe, Trey Johnson. This is definitely something that Sixer fans need to think about, because if we happen to lose out, I'm not going to say 100% sure that we're going to get a top six pick, but I'm going to say that we have a very good chance. You know what I mean? Anything can happen. But I think that we might happen to lose out. Maybe we might get a one game, right? I don't even think we're going to get one game. I honestly don't think so. Maybe against the Wizards. We do play the Wizards later on. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button. But this is a Tankathon. What's going on, Ryan? Shout out to you. Shout out to you. Hi, what's going on? Mike Sports Vibes balling. Thank you for vibing with me. Sixers Tankathon. Will the 76ers keep their first round pick in the 2025 NBA draft? That's definitely a question that I'm pretty sure a lot of people are wondering. Hold on, y'all. Are wondering. But at the end of the day, they have to keep on losing. Right now they're losing against the Miami 90-75. And I'm gonna keep it all the way real with you, man. Like, I hope, you know what I mean? I hope it happens. You know what I mean? Like, I hope that we can possibly lose the rest of the games and have a good chance, because because this season was such a disaster when you think about everything that happened. And as Sixer fans, we gotta vent about this. We have to talk about this crazy season that we have just experienced, and the only positive thing that could come out of it is us possibly drafting somebody of the caliber I just named. And I'm going to put the Tankathon Right now, let me put the scoreboard up for this game that's on right now. Because it is a game that's on, but we shall look. We cheering against our own team, and it sucks that we are cheering against our own team. I just a chill guy. What about you? Yeah, I'm just a normal guy trying to, you know what I mean, vibing with y'all. You know what I mean? I'm a regular guy. All right, so that's the scoreboard. I'm not sure if y'all see that. Let's see if y'all see that. Y'all do see that. Okay, cool. So we're gonna see what happens. So far as 93 to 75. Let's look at the play-by-play. Hold on, let's see who's scoring for the Bam, Tyler Harrell, Alec Burke, Larson. Okay, what's going on with the Sixers? Gershon Yabusele. Yabusele has 1 point in 23 minutes. That is terrible. Grimes has 15 points. Jared Butler has 16. Adem Bona has 14. Wow. 7 rebounds. Okay. Shout out to everybody in the building. Make sure y'all hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. But yeah, this is the Tankathon live stream. And I'm probably going to have a Tankathon live stream every game. It's not going to be just a typical play-by-play like I usually do, because at the end of the day, the Sixers are so bad. And even though I am a Sixer fan, it is hard to watch. And it sucks that I'm actually cheering against my team because we're trying to keep a top 6 pick. But it is what it is at the end of the day. We know what the final mission is right now. Is hopefully we get a top 6 pick, right, in 2025 NBA draft. And then hopefully we can trade Paul George in the offseason. And hopefully after we trade Paul George in the offseason, I don't know about the Joel Embiid trade because we don't know if the man can be healthy. But we'll see what happens with Joel Embiid. But just think about the starting lineup. You're talking about a Jared McCain at your 1, Tyrese Maxey at your 2, Quentin Grimes at your 3, and then a potentially drafting an Ace Bailey, have him at your 4, playing power forward. Then you got Joel Embiid, if healthy, playing your 5. That would be a starting 5 that would get you into the playoffs. The Eastern Conference is straight up weak. And I feel like if the Sixers can be just average, they're going to be in the playoffs, because there's teams in the NBA like playoffs right now, like an 8th seed. They're like 4 or 5 games below 500. So the Sixers could literally make the playoffs next season. And people be saying, stop the cap, you're tripping. Why are you even saying that? But if you think about the Eastern Conference as a whole, the Eastern Conference is just terrible. What's going on, Millie? Shout out to you. Everybody in the building, if you haven't already, make sure you hit that like button and hit that subscribe button if you haven't already. We talk about the Sixers. We talk about the Phillies on this channel. So if you're rocking with your boy, consider subscribing to your boy. It's definitely going down over here. We're going to have fun. We vibe out. And right now, we're talking about the Sixers and their tanking ways. They're the professional tankers of the NBA. And the unfortunate truth is the Sixers need to lose out to pretty much get a top 6 pick, protected 6th round, not 6th round pick, top 6 pick, not 6th round pick. Top 6 pick. If they lose out, they have a good chance of keeping that pick in the 1st round. Other than that, if it's 7 or throughout, it goes to OKC. So right now we're just cheering for the Sixers to honestly lose against the Heat. And like I said this once and I'm going to say it again for everybody that's in the building. I feel like the Sixers are going to make the playoffs next season. I mean that. I'm going to stand on it. And if I'm wrong, look, y'all can hold me accountable. You could tell me in the comments you don't know what the heck you're talking about. You know what I mean? You could come at me. As long as it's respectful, come at me, man. Hold me accountable. But I feel like the Eastern Conference is so cooked. The Eastern Conference is so bad. Why can't the Sixers make the playoffs next season? If we get an Ace Bailey or somebody, or a Cooper Flag, or someone of that caliber, why not? Because if y'all don't know, Tyrese Maxey is a star. If you don't know, Jared McCain was potentially going to be the rookie of the year before he tore his meniscus. If you don't know that guy Quentin Grimes has been doing his thing, not in this game specifically. I'm watching the Miami Heat versus the Philadelphia 76ers right now. Not in this specific game, but to be honest with you, Quentin Grimes has been the best player on the team the last few games. Hands down, no debate, right? So if he's at the 3 and we got Ace Bailey at the 4 and Joel at the 5, I feel like we got a chance, man. We got a chance to do something. Will we win the championship? That's a big question mark. I don't think so. Not the first year coming together, but we'll be better than what we are right now. Shout out to Mason. Shout out to you. Shout out to everybody that's in the building. Appreciate y'all vibing. TY's in the building. Shout out to TY's in the building. And shout out to y'all, man. Appreciate y'all. But yeah, this is the process. This is the Tankathon live. Will the Sixers keep? You know what I mean? I'm watching it. Yeah, I'm literally watching the Sixers get the brakes beat off of them right now. It's actually embarrassing. But this is what we have to deal with for the next few games. This is why I'm not really doing a play-by-play for this game. I'm just literally just vibing with y'all and talking to y'all. Whatever questions y'all have, I would definitely try my best to answer it. Yeah, the Sixers are definitely just not a good team, as you can see. And right now, I'm about to put the Tankathon up. Matter of fact, let me look at the remaining schedule, and we're going to go through the remaining schedule real quick, why I am thinking about it. So we're going to look at the remaining schedule. So the remaining schedule for the Philadelphia 76ers, if you don't know, after this game, there will be only 8 games left of this terrible, shameful season. We have the Toronto Raptors tomorrow, which I might be live for that game. And then we got the Knicks, which is Tuesday. And we'll see what happens if I'm live for that game. We'll see what happens. That's the first of the month. Bucks on Thursday, which is April 3rd. And then we got the Timberwolves Saturday, April 5th. We should lose all those games. Honestly, besides the Raptors, we should definitely lose against the Knicks, Timberwolves, Bucks. Then we got the Heat again. Now, this is when it starts to get spooky, right? The last 3 games of the schedule are winnable games. We got the Wizards again. The Hawks, we should be. I'm thinking the Hawks will be good enough to beat us, right? They should be, right? Unless they rest Trae Young and they don't play some of their starters. But we'll see what happens when it comes to that. When it comes to the Bulls, they should be able to beat us too. So we should be able to lose at least most of these games. At least 7 of the last 8 games, we should be taking L's. That's just my honest opinion. But shout out to everybody in the building. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button if you're vibing with the Bull. We cover the Sixers and the Phillies on this channel. Truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. I'm going to put the Tankathon website up right now. Right now, the Sixers are getting the brakes beat off of them by the Miami Heat, 100-77, which is what I wanted. You know what I mean? Which I absolutely wanted this to happen. All right, so T.Y. said, I'm joining the Tank Squad. The process starts next year. You are absolutely wrong. It's the year of the process. No, I don't even want to talk about the process. I want this to be over with. I'm so over the process. I just want to start all the way over and not have a process. Well, there is a process, but you'll get what I'm saying. Game over. We're cooked. Sell the team. Nah, we're not doing that. Boycott the team. Nah, we never do that. We ain't boycotting. Hope all is well. Yeah, my skull brother. What's going on, Robert Nelson? Shout out to you. I used to be a huge basketball fan, but Timberwolves broke my heart when they couldn't get it done with KG. Just hanging it out. Let's shout out to Robert Nelson, man. Shout out for all your support. Yeah, that sucks about the KG. You know what it reminds me of is the Sixers with Allen Iverson. When the Sixers couldn't win with Allen Iverson, I'm just like, come on, bro. You didn't build around Allen Iverson. It's just like, come on. You let one of the greatest players of all time, debatably the greatest Sixer of all time. You know, people will probably not put him there, but I think for me, he's my greatest Sixer of all time. For him not to win a championship is sad because all they had to do is build around AI a little bit better, and AI would have got us to the promised land. He did get us to the finals. He just couldn't get us over the top because it was just him. It was him, and they did have other players, but there wasn't no number 2 player that can get buckets and bunches and be a star for the Sixers when we had AI when we went to the finals in 2001. I mean, KG at a big shop, huge-hearted guy. Yeah, KG seems like a very enthusiastic, fun dude. Never been around him personally, but he seems like a good dude. He's one of the greatest players of all time. I'm glad he got a championship with the Celtics, but at the same time, I'm not glad he got it with the Celtics. I wish he would have got it with somebody else besides the Celtics. I can't stand the Celtics. Oh, wow. Was that Tyler Hero that hit that 3? I don't know who just hit that 3, but that was nasty. But yeah, man, it's just like Sixers right now. I can't believe we're in the situation where we're in right now that the Sixers are honestly in the boat of tanking. And I honestly, it really sucks. It really sucks. And it's embarrassing. We all know it's embarrassing. is absolutely embarrassing. And but I love this team. My favorite sport is basketball. My second favorite sport is football. My third favorite sport is baseball. Those are my top three sports, man. And I'm always going to cover this team, but the unfortunate truth is the Sixers been very bad since AI left. Even when they were winning games with Ben Simmons and Joel Embiid, they just didn't have enough to take it to the top because it was either injury or they just choked when it mattered. Like, I'm just going to keep it real. I'm not going to sugarcoat it. You know what I mean? They just choked. They choked. When it counted the most, the Sixers did not come through. And I'm just going to be real. I'm not going to be the typical fan that just be like, oh, well, they got close. Nope. They didn't get close. When you have a Joel Embiid in his prime, you had a Jimmy Butler in his prime, Ben Simmons, I mean, he was still a solid player. You had a Tobias, and you still couldn't get it done. You couldn't get it done. So I'm just willing to start over. You know what I mean? Not process 2.0. Just start over. You know what I mean? Sometimes teams, you can't just keep running back the same old and expecting a different result. You can't just keep, and this is why Paul George got to go. And unfortunately, I'm really feeling like Joel Embiid needs to go. I hope I'm wrong. And I want to cheer for Joel Embiid I want him to retire a Sixer. But my gut feeling is saying that he needs to be traded because I feel like he's not going to win in Philly. I feel like he just needs a new team. I love sports, but here in Minnesota, sports requires some kind of paid subscription. Only football is free. So I lost interest in. Wow, that's crazy to watch them. Yeah. Yeah, the Timberwolves. I think the Timberwolves messed up with getting rid of Towns. At first I was like, maybe that could work out because you traded Towns for Dante DiVincenzo, Julius Randle, and I think I got a first round pick. I think if I'm not mistaken. Ooh. But the problem with it all, right, is Julius Randle didn't work out. Dante DiVincenzo's not that bull, and Towns is he's still that bull. When healthy, Towns is one of the best centers in the game, and slash power forwards. And the player that the Timberwolves should have got rid of was not Towns. It was Rudy. They should have tried to get rid of Rudy. Rudy is not that good. I think Naz Reid and Towns is a better 1-2 punch down low. You can have Towns at the center or have Reid at the center, have Towns at the power forward, and build out the rest of the team. And the Timberwolves will be a better team overall because Rudy does not bring you enough defensively to be the starting five. I'm sorry. I don't care how many awards he got, Defensive Player of the Year. I don't really care about none of that. He doesn't have no offensive moves. He has no offensive game. He's not that dude. For the amount of money he's getting paid and the amount of draft picks that you gave up to get a player of his caliber, you gave up so many picks to get this dude, and he's not even close to Anthony Towns. Towns is so much better than this guy. So much better than this guy. They got rid of the wrong player. And that's why the Timberwolves are looking the way they look right now. They're struggling in the West. The West is hard. If they was in the East, they'll be in a better position. But since they're in the West, it's hard, bro. The Western Conference is stacked. Ant-Man can't do it by himself. Who's the second best player on the Timberwolves right now? Who's the second best player? They don't really have the second go-to guy. And that's a problem. You got to have two players in the West. You have to. Every top team has pretty much a 1-2 punch. Because built problems with the Wolves. 100. Our basketball teams may not have a chance at championships, but our football team. Yeah, you ain't lying. Yeah, I think so. J.J. McCarthy, if they don't go the Aaron Rodgers route, I think that's a good pickup. But I'm just so over, like, talking about the Sixers, man. Like, I'm so tired of hearing about the process. I'm so tired of hearing about that, man. Like, for real. So over it. So over it, bro. I'm just so over the process. I'm just ready to just, you know, I'm ready for the season to be over. I cannot wait until the season's over. Everett shoots the three, makes it. So 89 to 108. Sixers are losing against the Heat. I need Rogers is taking this year off. Yeah. He's taking a year off. I don't know, man. I might have to look into that. I believe if the Vikings was to say, yo, come in, he won't take a year off, but we'll see what happens. I'm a little nervous though about that whole situation, but we'll see what happens. I'm doing the Tankathon simulator, and so far the Sixers are out. Out. All right, finally got the first overall pick. That's awesome. Ty, what's going on? How come AI isn't involved with the Sixers? How come AI is not involved with the Sixers? Man, I couldn't tell you. I couldn't tell you. I think AI, does he want to be part of the Sixer organization like a coach or something? I don't know all the details in that. But AI definitely deserves shoot all the way up to him being look, I'm thinking a little bit further than that, TY. What about AI being part ownership of the Sixers? I don't know. I don't know if that's a possibility. I'm just saying, like, I feel like AI did a lot for the game, man. Did a lot for the Sixers. That's just my honest opinion, bro. What's up, David? Can we get a shout out? A huge David. What's going on, David? Shout out to you, bro. Appreciate you vibing with your boy. Salute to you, bro. Salute to you, man. Hopefully you're having a wonderful today's Saturday. Having a wonderful Saturday. You know, beautiful day today. Well, beautiful, and then it's night now. It's 9:00, but it was a beautiful day. I'm gonna tell you this right now. This week went by super quick. Oh, you sub? Thank you, bro. I appreciate it, bro. Thank you for your support. The Miami Heat are winning 110 to 91. Shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. Truly appreciate each and every one of y'all. Make sure y'all hit that like button if you haven't already. Consider subscribing. We're trying to get to my first 350 subscribers on this channel. Truly appreciate each and every one of y'all that's in the building. We got Tyler Hero with the ball. They moving the ball around. They shoot a three. They missing it. Rebound by the Sixers. The Sixers got a whole bunch of G League players. It's just crazy, man. It's hard to do a play-by-play. But yeah, I don't know why he's not involved with the organization. You say you're thinking about going to the Knicks? Oh man, go ahead, bro. If you want to be a Knicks fan, go right ahead. I mean, I'm sticking with the Sixers regardless because we're gonna be better than the Knicks next season. I'm telling you that right now, bro. I'm really that confident, bro. If everything goes the way I think it's gonna go, the Knicks aren't going to be better than the Sixers next year. Possibly. We'll see. But this is the Tankathon Live, though, man. I'm doing these sim lottery. The Sixers are going to draft Cooper Flag first overall. If that happens, I'm going to do it again. Sixers drop out of the six. Let's see. We're still out of the six. Do it again. Sixers get the second pick. We draft Dylan Harper with the second pick overall. That's another thing. People were talking about Dylan Harper as a potential Sixer. I wouldn't mind that either. The man got game. 6'6" guard / shooting guard. Yeah, I like that. He can score. But if I had to choose between Ace Bailey and him, I might go Ace though. I ain't gonna sit here in front. I might go Ace. 112 to 94. The Miami Heat are beating the brace off for the Sixers. 112 to 94. Moving the ball around. Made a three. Let me see who made that three. See who made that three real quick. That was who just made that three? Not showing up. Excuse me. Leave it to the basketball fans looking forward to the next. For real. Hope everyone is having a great Friday. Yeah. Hold on. I'm tripping. What is today, bro? It's today's. My days are so mixed up. Today's Saturday. I think today's Saturday. But I get what you mean, bro. But shout out to everybody that's in the building. And the only reason why I remember today is Saturday because my son had a soccer game today. So I was just like, yeah. Yeah, I got you, bro. I got you, Robert. I got you, bro. Yeah, like, my son had a soccer game and I was like, oh, it's Saturday. But yeah, I be getting my days messed up too sometimes. This week been going by so quick. Honestly, to keep it real with you, this whole year is going by so quick. It's crazy how quick this year is going. But Tankathon party, will we draft Cooper Flag, Ace Bailey, VJ Escombe, Trey Johnson? Will we keep our top 6 protected pick in the 2025 NBA draft? We shall definitely see, man. This is one of those. It's one of those questions that we don't know until the end of the season, but we just have to lose out. And we'll see what happens. But yeah, Ty, I wouldn't go to the Knicks, bro. I wouldn't go to that franchise. I'm just keeping it real. I'm not hating on the Knicks, but something telling me that team is gonna fall apart next year. They're gonna fall apart in the playoffs. Then again, I don't know, bro, because I really do like Jalen Brunson when he's healthy, and Towns can really get the job done. But sometimes Towns be disappearing in the playoffs, so that can go either way. It can honestly go either way when it comes down to it. 2 minutes left in the fourth quarter. The Philadelphia 76ers are losing. Now, will they possibly whatchamacallit? Win? Which no, they're not gonna win. They're getting beat down. They're getting beat down. When I look at the team, like this is the players that's playing right now for the Sixers. I'm gonna just put the box score up. It's crazy, man. All right, so for the Sixers, right? You got all right. So Yabusele got 1 point in 30. Oh my gosh, Yabusele scored 1 point in 30 minutes, bro. Are you serious? Wow. 17 points for Justin Edwards. Bona with 16 and 7. Ooh, excuse me. And 7 rebounds, 3 blocks, which is excellent. 19 points for Jared Butler. 10 assists. So he had a double-double. Also, Quentin Grimes had a double-double. No, my bad. No, Quentin Grimes had not a double-double. He had 50 points and 3 assists, 4 rebounds. All right, so Marcus Bagley, 2 points in 16 minutes. Absolutely terrible. Only took 2 shots. What the heck? What are you doing? If you're not going to take the shots, why are you in the game for 16 minutes and not taking a shot? Take the dang on shot, bro. Take the shot, bro. This is y'all tryout. Like, if I was a player that was on a fringe team, like I got to be in a G League or in the NBA, I'm taking the shot, bro. You pass me the ball, I'm not passing the ball back unless I'm double teamed. I'm taking him out. Yo, whoever's guarding me, good luck. I'm going to the free throw line or whatever. I'm gonna make sure I score. Philip Walker, 0 points in 6 minutes. Lonnie Walker had 10 points in 21 minutes. He also had a steal, 2 assists, 1 rebound. Jalen, he had 2 points, and my guy Ricky Council had 12 points. So the Sixers will lose another game. It's 118 to 94. So this is excellent. So the Sixers will be 23 and 51. 23 and 51, y'all. So this is excellent day. I'm so happy and proud that we lost this game. It's not the final score yet. We still got 36 seconds left, but it's just the principle. Oh, yeah. I like natural stuff. Yeah. I think natural herbs and stuff is better for the body than the other stuff that people be trying to make us do. You know what I mean? I agree with that. Natural always helps. My honest opinion. Just my opinion. You feel me? Like that's just how I look at things. You know what I mean? But some people might not look at it like that. You feel me? But I'm so happy that the Sixers are losing again. I don't even think I need to do a pre-recorded video on this specific game. This game is just cooked. You know what I mean? This game is straight up. Shout out to Chris for real. Basketball. Yeah, this is crazy, bro. I can't believe the Sixers are this bad right now. Where my bull teacher got game? He said he was gonna be on, bro. I'm gonna call teacher got game out. Next time I see him on the live, I'm be like, yo, you wanted me to go live. You wasn't even live. I want you to be on there with me so you can embrace the suck with me watching this game. You know what I'm saying? I'm calling out teacher got game. If you hearing me right now, teacher got game, what's up, bro? Teacher got game, what's up with it? All right, so I'm doing the sim lottery. I just did it. VJ Edge comes to the Sixers at the 4th overall pick. Wow. All right, VJ Edge comes 4th overall pick again. VJ Edge comes 4th overall pick again. We move up a spot. Ace Bailey, number 3. That's more like it. Then we go back to 6. Trey Johnson. Okay. Then we go number 1. Cooper Flags. All right, so final score. Sixers will lose again. Now their record is 23-51. Player of the game is Tyler Hero. 30 points, 17 from the fields, 5 of 9 from 3, 3 rebounds, 7 assists, 16th game with 30-plus points this season. Shout out to Tyler Hero. But yeah, man, it's been one of those years, man. It's been one of those years. It's a bad year for the Sixers. But I am going to get off, y'all. I hope y'all have a wonderful, a wonderful night. You know what I'm saying? And hope you enjoy the rest of your week and be safe. I will be live Monday talking about I'll be live on my Vikings channel. I also will be live on my Sixers channel. And one of these days I'm gonna have a special guest on my channel this week on my Vikings channel talking about the Vikings and stuff on my other channel. But shout out to everybody that's in the building, man. I truly appreciate y'all vibing with me. Please be safe, take care of yourselves. And as always, God bless, man. Take it easy, man. Enjoy life. Be happy as much as you can. Stadium. Yeah, man. I'm planning on going to Skullfest. That's my gut feeling. I'm not really the biggest fan of planes, but I'm 95% sure I'm gonna be flying to Minnesota for the first game of the season. And I hope to meet everybody, man. I do plan on Robert, if you have an Instagram, hit me up on Instagram, bro, so we can communicate on there. Or if you have an X, hit me up on there and we could talk about things. And yeah, I will be there most likely. You know what I mean? But shout out to everybody that's in the building. I truly appreciate y'all. And as always, God bless and be easy. I'm out.
Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. Yeah. Mike Sports Vibes, thank you for vibing with me. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go. I really do this. I'm a hybrid fan. I'm a stand-up man. Yeah. They be hating on the squads, but they really a fan. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. I'ma talk that talk about the Sixers and the Vikings. Let's go.